I'm the only one here. I've got this river to myself. Conditions are really good right now. I've got an awesome moon phase. Just got up to my first stretch. There's nobody else on the river. It's so nice. Feels like a pretty good one. Oh, it's barely hooked, barely hooked. Hey everybody, what a crazy few days. I just got done wrapping up the Hobie Bass Open on Kentucky Lake 2-day tournament, and I won. Like, it still sounds so crazy saying that. So that was Saturday and Sunday. I actually skipped a tournament on St. Clair this weekend to come right here and disconnect a little bit. I know that, that tournament was so exhausting. I had to get up at 2:45, 3 in the morning every morning, drive 2 hours south, and obviously couldn't sleep at night very well. I was pre-tournament jitters, and we all know how that goes. So needless to say, I was exhausted. So how do I rejuvenate? Driving south to Tennessee, right here on one of my favorite rivers, chasing the most elusive apex predator and my personal favorite fish to catch, muskie. Just before 7 o'clock, there is a minor starting at 7, lining up kind of with the sunrise. So, I fished here last week and I had 6 follows, including 2 giant fish, but those fish were in a funk. The water temperature was 61 degrees. I think some of those fish were just wrapping up spawning, and they just wouldn't eat. Plain and simple, they wouldn't eat. The water levels were fluctuating a lot. The temperatures had fluctuated. This whole spring has been a mess. But when I was fishing my tournament on Kentucky Lake, I've been watching the weather down here, and I know that with a few days of stability, water temperatures in about mid-60s, 65, 66, my bite is going to be on fire. I'm going to kick up the creek, go to a couple of my deeper pools, and honestly, guys, I think I'm going to catch one today. I really do. I just got that feeling. I might do a little smallmouth fishing too. Probably not. Who knows? But I at least have about 5 or 6 hours out here before I have to get off the water and do some interviews for my win on Kentucky Lake. But I think that's enough time for me to seal the deal out here. Without further ado, let's go catch some river monsters. I'm going to start fishing some laydowns. I don't have all day out here, unfortunately, but I've got up until the afternoon. Got a minor going on right now. For those of you who don't know what a minor is, it's I follow the moon phases, overhead, underfoot. I'm a big believer in those. But I'm also a big believer that you can't catch fish on the couch. So regardless if you've got a good moon phase or not, it's important just to get out there and learn. Only bad thing about the sun not being up, I have 0 chance of seeing a follow right now. So the way that I look at that, you almost have to just act like you got a fish on every cast coming after your bait. No lazy follows. Get with it. The way I'm working this bait right now, and the most effective way on this river, is to kind of bumping it along the rock ridges, bumping it into laydowns, making contact with anything I can find. I literally cannot stress enough how important that is. My fish finder battery died, but lucky for me, I know this river like the back of my hand, so I happen to know that there's a really deep pool, usually holding some pretty good fish. Oh, that 22 short. Look at that wobble, baby. Figure 8, you want to make sure that you vary the depth, the speed, and sometimes I'll even like pulse it a little bit. After musky fishing for years and years, you kind of learn how to read that fish when it's on the 8. You can kind of learn what makes it tick. Oh, I got one. Yes. Stay on, baby. Stay on. Oh, yes. There she is. Oh, yes. Oh, it's barely hooked, barely hooked. Stay on. I'm gonna drop my net. Oh God, come on, come on. Yes, no. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that fish. 22 short. That is my river freaking special. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now, this is how you take a picture. I'm going to carefully lift the fish up. Smile for the camera. Fish is going to go right back in the water. All right. So now I'm going to release this fish. So you notice, keep the fish in the net at all times. Hold the fish right by the tail until she's ready to go. The water's cool. It's early in the morning. This fish was not out of the water longer than 30 seconds. She's going to be pretty green, but you just want to make sure. Do not want to pull the fish back and forth. That's not how their gills circulate the water. There she goes. Whew, man. What a freaking week. I can't. What's that saying? All the kids are saying these days? I can't even. 'Cause I can't. Again, that fish freaking smoked it as soon as I pulled it up. There's another one, there's another one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Where's she at, where's she at? Where's she at? Oh my God, today is gonna be incredible. That was a little smaller fish than that last one, but today's gonna be freaking epic. So that fish that followed right here will eat at some point. I might kick up and drift back down and give it a rest, but it wanted to eat. There's another good pool a little ways up. Part of me wants to go check that out. Right behind that little, sometimes I pick fish up right here. I've got a little bit of a current break. All right. Let's kick up to that next pool. I'll give this one a little bit of a rest. Got one really nice fish out of it. It's probably another low 40s fish follow. I've got a really good drift going right here. I want to be right in the middle of these two. Oh. Thought I had one for a second. What the hell is that? It's a clam or a rock? Huh. Here's where it starts to get a little deeper. I should have some action here. Notice I said should. Musky fishing, y'all know it's never a guarantee, but it's probably one of my favorite stretches. Notice I don't ever straight retrieve this bait. I like to be pretty erratic with it this time of year. It is super important to make as long of casts as you possibly can. You want to give that fish time to follow that bait. You have plenty of opportunities to entice a bite. The nice thing about this river is my bait, essentially, Because it's, the pools are anywhere from 8 to 12 foot deep, and it's fairly clear water. It means my bait is essentially in the strike zone at all times, which is pretty good. Oh, got another one. Stay on. Oh, it got off. Oh. Oh no. Dang it. That felt like a bigger fish too. On those laydowns. You can't sleep on those laydowns. Oh. There's that fish again. Whew. Need to back up a little bit. That was that same fish I had followed earlier. I knew that fish would follow again. That fish is coming in hot though. Definitely wanted to eat. Just let them rest a little bit and you come back and you check that fish again. I like this little spot for smallmouth. We got a little bit of current coming through here. Probably got too light of a Texas rig on right now, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. God, that current is moving. All right, so if I remember right, a pretty good little smallmouth hole up here. I'm gonna take a bag of D-bombs and that shaky head if I can find out what I did with it. Man, I love this place. There's a ton of bait in here. A copper chopper, nice little neutral, excellent clear water color. One of my favorite baits, D-bomb from Missile. Oh man, there was one, dang it. Here we go. That feels like a pretty good one. That feels like oh, there's a good smallmouth. Yes, big smallie. Come here. That's a beautiful fish. Oh. Oh, you are gorgeous. Yes. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Well, that was fun, but I got bored of it. So now it's time to get back to the good stuff. I've got time for one more drift down. That was my last section of this float. I have to go get off the water and do some interviews. So overall, not a bad day on the water. Hooked 2 muskie, landed 1 really nice fish, had 2 follows, caught a big smallmouth. I'm not gonna complain with that. Thank you guys for watching. Get out there and try to do this thing. Just remember, do this responsibly. If you've never muskie fished before, go with somebody that knows what they're doing, knows how to handle the fish for the safety of the fish and yourself. This is not something that you just go out and do. Make sure that you have the proper tools, you're educated on the quick, effective handling and release of the fish, and don't target them when the water gets hot. My water temperatures are about 65 degrees. I completely lay off of them around 74, 75 degrees. So depending on where I am. But that was a pretty awesome end to my day. I'm pretty excited for the next week. I should have some really good times on the water. Stay tuned for some more river muskie action.